Good evening, Padhu.
Good evening.
This evening, again, as usual, we are meeting and we were discussing for many days so far about how do we go for the next episode. And we last four episodes we talked about your brother Padma.
No.
Four episodes we covered, and many of our family members have liked that those episodes. And as a matter of fact, your brother Hari has mentioned it is awesome. So it is very nice. This gives encouragement for both of us to do in a good manner further episodes.
Correct.
So then we thought we need to cover your eldest sister, Padmavathi, about her. She is the eldest sister who is born just after Kitana. So she is the second child for Professor Srinivasa Rao, and she was in Ramavaram Nivas. And about her, we thought we will cover in the next one or two episodes.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
So now one thing I want to tell this Padmavathi, also called commonly by Padhu. Nobody used to tell Padmavathi. So it was, though her official name was Padmavathi.
Okay.
Everybody used to tell Padhu Banla, Padhu idu madadla, like that they will tell. And Padmavathi was there in Taskar town because nearby the school was Kamalabai Girls School.
Kamalabai, we have talked about that. Because when professor was working in,
he was taking tuition.
In the beginning, Taskar town, the family was living.
Correct. And that road, Queen's Road or Vidhana Soda, directly if we come, as we drive from Vidhana Soda side to go to Cantonment Station, Coffee Board, and afterwards we go to Queen's Road.
Correct.
As we go in the Queen's Road, the left and right, both areas are little bit sloping. They're in depressed places. Both are different. Level of the road is higher. If you go straight, the Cantonment Station comes.
Correct.
So to the left, immediately after entering the Queen's Road, that area which is down, there is a stone building, very attractive stone building. That is Kamalabai Girls School.
Okay.
It was constructed and founded by Trivenkataswamy Deliyar. So he was the founder, and maybe I don't know, his wife name was Kamala or something like that. So Kamalabai Girls School, he named it. Maybe mother, that I'm not sure about it. But Kamalabai Girls School, she named. And this Padmavathi studied there because they were in Taskar town at that time. And it is a very high standard school at that time only. Because I could make out from letters of Padmavathi, one or two letters, this postcard, she will write to her father and all. So then I seen her handwriting is very good and English was very good compared to high school girl. The present day even graduates may be doing that type of English used to write. To that extent she was writing and all. Proficient. And she got, when she was about 16 years or less than that, they found an alliance in one.
In those days, early
marriage. So there was one Mr. Gopinath Rao, and he was in Mulubagal. He hails from Mulubagal, and he is a young person. He has done his MA very soon, MA in English or history. I don't know what subject, but MA he was, and he had joined Mysore Police Service. That already he had joined as a probationer or something like that. He had passed because of his personality. He was very tall and he was like a typical cop's face, square cut jaws, curly hair, and very erect. He used to be very erect, slim, and very tall, just like a cop he was. So they found he was a very good personality, well educated and all. My father got her married to Gopinath Rao. Mulubagal, they are from
Padhu got married to
Gopinath Rao. So Mulubagal is also famous for a Hanuman temple and Sripad Rayar Mata. So in fact my name is Sripad because our Panna's grandmother, So was in that place one year Aradhana when I was born 1940. She had visited that place.
Praying for a.
No, she went usually every year. They will go to that place. That because he is one of the senior saints. After senior saint for Madhva sect. After Madhvacharya. So he was very revered Swamiji, and so his samadhi, this one is there. His Brindavana is there in that Sri Padarayar Mata. That is near on the outskirts of Mulabagal. So she had gone there at that time. When she heard the news after she came back from there, she said, "Oh, the male child is born at that time." So she named myself as Sripad.
Oh, that is how you got that.
That is why I got
so
the Sripad.
You are having a small connection with Mulabagal.
Mulabagal, because Mulabagal and very this one they will. In fact, that name Mulabagal, that Sripad. There is one more Sripad in our family.
Yes.
Guru's son.
Yes.
He told.
Seeing the WhatsApp message.
And Guru told me that Nodappa, your name is Sripad, so I wanted to keep your name to my son. So the second son. So that is a Sripad he told.
Is there another
So
Sripad?
Another Sripad is there, and that is how the Sripad name became quite famous in our family. So, and I was also popularly known as Sripad. People used to rarely call me as Hanumantrao. Though my grandfather's name is there, as Hanumantrao, but they used to call me as Sripad only. All, Padhu, Rajama, all, and including other people used to call like that. So she finished, and by the time my mother got married to my father, she was already married. Padma was already married. Marriage was also over just before my father's wedding to my mother's Jayalakshmi in Mettur. So she was already married. So we were. She was not part of our Gandhinagar. This one, she was already set up the family.
We are separately,
and they were in various places.
She was not regularly in the Sri Ramanivas along with other people.
Correct. And Padmavathi used to joke that her Kannada is somewhat our Kannada, was because we are hailing from Coimbatore. So little of mix of Tamil and Kannada.
Correct.
So once she told, it seems, her husband told, "Hare Tokonba." Hare. So she was telling, "What is this? Harodo." Harodo means Parakaradu. Now flying, according to us. So Hare, she was blinking, because we call it as Gadapare. Kannada, Gadapare, Tamil. But we call in our Kannada also Gadapare. So what is this?
There is no Gadapare.
Then she told, "This one Gadapare." Then she understood. Oh, like that. So the Kannada was at that time this new Kannada, this Appat Kannada, the pure Kannada was came into being with Gopinath.
Gopinath introduced into the family.
Introduced into our Tamil family.
Yeah, better Kannada.
And my father also used to talk like that only Tamil.
Naturally.
So my mother had not. And my mother had from Karur. She had not picked up this Kannada so much. Afterwards, she became versatile in this Kannada. Reading, writing, everything she said.
So Gopinath Rao has played a vital role
in telling and
proper language.
And so he is. Then they were in Mysore Police Service. He served in various places in Karnataka. See, he was posted to mostly Malnad areas. Malnad areas means people who are not desirable, who don't want Mysore, old Mysore, they will be put as a punishment to that area. So I don't know, because there is some politics. So that is why she was posted to Chikmagalur. And that time it was very, very mosquito infested, malaria infected areas. That time. Now it is better. So the Shimuga, Tarikare, Chikmagalur, Krishnarajapete, Sakleshpur near Hassan, all those places are hilly areas, which is Markara. All those places he was posted. So he served most of the times, and couple of times he served in Bangalore also. Couple of times. Later on, and he had some stints in Bangalore, 2-3 times.
In between.
He served in Bangalore also.
These are all roughly pre-independence or
Pre-independence,
post-independence?
pre-independence only. These are all pre-independence only. And one of the things he was first one house he occupied was just opposite to our house, diagonally opposite to our house, in a Mangalore thatched house
In
in
Gandhinagar.
Gandhinagar, just opposite to Sri Ramanivas. So they were taken a rented house there because maybe nearness to us.
Opposite.
And opposite
Close.
house, they were there living as rent in a rented house. And they used to often, that is why even Sunanda, all those people used to come to our house often and they play with our children. And all of us, we had closeness for the Gandhinagar. So that house, they lived for some time. And after that
That's
house,
what you were telling. Sunanda and yourself more or less born in the
contemporary. Yeah, we are just only
2-3 months,
1 or 2 months elder to her. So 2 months elder to me.
Correct.
She was in April, I think.
So you were contemporary.
Contemporary, which was in the other room.
So you would have grown together.
Grown together, but sometime only. It was a small period, maybe 1 or 2 years she was there in that house. I remember that. That Mangalore tiled house, afterwards when they left us from rented house, then then it became a hotel. They called a super mess. Super mess. And a stout, short Hiriyur was owning that hotel. So what we used to tell, we will get sometimes emergency night rasam we want. So for an as I will go and run and get some hot rasam in the night. So just opposite hours we can go.
Fresh.
So it was very good. Madras rasam was there from there. This one we used to like also hot rasam in the night. So we used to buy that. And then afterward, that what happened was super mess went off, and one person Aital from Udupi side. So that person made it as a Saraswati Lodge. That Saraswati Lodge initially was in that same thatched house, but there was an empty plot by the side of that super mess, which are a lot of weeds were there. I don't know who owned. So he cleared that place.
Vacant place.
He took it on rent, and then he made put the flooring and all this concrete flooring, and he erected a temporary structure like a tin roof or asbestos roof covered, and side all covered.
That is the dining hall.
That is the big dining hall he made. And this house was called as this farmer house became a special room where some special guests you have to give some special service because you're nearer to dining kitchen also. So that's it back. So that was
and also better sitting place.
Better sitting, and there were windows. He made windows in the side, roadside. People
Padhu's house,
became that Saraswati Lodge, and that Saraswati Lodge became very famous because he was giving for 12 annas or something like that, a wholesale meal, plate meals, which was very less compared to other places. Very hot meals, and so mostly auto rickshaw drivers. They used to park all the auto rickshaws between 12:30 and 1:32. Our house, starting from our house, before our house, the line of auto rickshaws will be there.
So you remember that?
You remember that, and they all have to have that meals there. That is how I remember. And also one of the Kannada, he was a Kannada Bhakta. I mean, say like patron of Kannada
language.
literature,
He was very
Kannada language and Kannada poets and all those people. He was there. So he had a special. He used to have a soft corner for all the respect for that. And one of our leaders now also is that Vattal Nagaraj. So Vattal Nagaraj used to frequent that Saraswati Lodge. Almost every day he used to come. I have seen him almost every day. Then a young fellow, of course, Vattal Nagaraj. They had started this Kannada movement at that time. Of course, now also he's an MLA. At that time only he was activity, and he was known for making always Kannada for Karnataka, all these things. And he used to come, and that house became famous for that one. And after leaving that Gandhinagar second cross house, super mess and all those things, that area, they went to your Ramachar's house. A tenant of your Ramachar, who was a friend of my father, and he was a steel hardware retailer.
Okay.
who was having a shop in Avenue Road, off Avenue Road, on Mundopan Street. So
Okay.
it what is called City Hardware.
Okay.
So he had a shop there,
Okay.
dealing with steel,
Okay.
retailing.
Okay.
So he was there, and he was a great friend of my father also.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
every day they used to come in the evening. Professor sir will call, and my father will go as a companion. So they both used to go for
Walking.
Apart from that, he was also what is our Sri Rama Temple Committee was there. So Sri Rama Temple Committee, my father was the secretary or convener,
Okay.
or he was a Dharmakarta, present
Okay.
day Dharmakarta, and he was Dharmakarta of the Temple Committee, and he was a member of that committee.
Okay.
And there was one B.B. Naidu, who was the president.
B.B. Naidu.
B.B. Naidu,
Okay.
B. Bhashakarlu Naidu.
Ah.
So he is a tall person with a long coat, and he was having a Mysore peta and all those things, kacha and walking stick. He used to walk.
Okay.
And he is a businessman, very famous man. In fact, the 5th Main Road in Gandhinagar is today called as B.B. Naidu Road.
Even today.
Even today, now renamed as B.B. Naidu Road.
Oh.
So the family people are
Yeah.
to stay there. So B.B. Naidu and my father.
So the Padmavathi shifted to 6th class
Sixth
that
class
house.
in the
Rangachar's
Ramachar's
Ramachar's house.
Yeah.
Maybe that is not attached. It's a better house.
It is a
Normal,
big,
regular
large
house.
where there is a portion,
Portion.
rather in the rear portion, outhouse portion.
Okay.
There Ramachar was living in the front portion, and there they shifted, and they were there. And your Ramachar, interesting personality is that he was his son, his eldest son. You are Raghavendra, or what we call as Raganna. Raganna was my close friend, eldest son.
Okay.
Eldest son was close friend. And there was he had number of sons, 5, 6 sons and 2 daughters and all those things. The interesting thing is that one of the daughters got married to my brother-in-law Raghavendra Rao, Lalita,
Mysore.
So that Raghavendra Rao's brother, one Mohan, was working in media. He got married to this Raganna's sister.
That is Ramachar's daughter. It means father's close friend's daughter
Got married
to your brother-in-law's brother.
And apart from that,
So you became relatives.
Relatives also.
Actually.
And another interesting fact is that this Ramachar, another son, Bhimsena. Bhimsena was there, one of the sons.
Bhimsena was real Bhima.
Bhimsen, but they call him as Bhimsena. And he was the third son, I think. Puttanna one son, then Bhimsena after Raganna.
Okay.
So he is the third son or something like that. So then he started a furniture mart, a furniture workshop. Actually making furniture. The front portion was again Raja Furniture Mart, one person, our tenant. He was having a furniture this one. Back to back, the next side these people started
again a furniture
workshop. There they used to manufacture. And then the Bhimsena used to manage that place.
Okay.
There. And then what happened was, then that place, there is an office. There was an office in Bhimsena's workshop. So that was a meeting point for all of us. My friend,
all your friends.
My friends, Gandhinagar, myself. Then there was Raghavendra. Then Chima, Srinivasan, was living just opposite to the Ramachar's house in a tenant.
All close by.
And Ramachar, that Srinivasan is a classmate of me from the St. Joseph's Indian National. There was a Natraj, just in the same block of the Srinivasan. Natraj was a BE. So he was another close friend. So we 4 of us.
Plus Bhimsen.
Bhimsen will not be there for some time because we don't.
He's busy.
He's busy. He will go. He will take. And evening, only 4 of us. Bhimsen was not so much part of our gang.
Part of the gang.
So Ravana and us, we used to meet there, and sometimes we will order coffee from that. Saraswati Lord, there was somebody, some assistant who is
Some
working
boy
there
will go there.
was going to get coffee, bite of coffee like that.
So
And
yeah,
we used to drink
evening
and
time.
we used to chit chat for some time. And by the time the evening comes, there was one Iyengar in the first cross corner, the same road. If you go there, first cross corner, Iyengar was there, and he was having a chemical factory and something like that. So one of his daughters was Padma, and she was very beautiful to look at, very fair, the cat's eye, and evening she will go to the temple.
Rama temple.
So that time we will all come out, and this just opposite our house in the footpath we will stand, and this fellow, this Ravana will tell basket, and
She
he
will
talk
carry
loudly and she will
carrying a basket of
give
flowers and
just
other things.
smile, and that is enough for us.
You are happy. You are
Ravana
happy.
was we are only supporting Ravana. We never used to.
You are all sidekicks.
But still used to appreciate her, and of course one of the bad point was my father used to stand near the gate, just opposite. So I was scared of my father because we see that I'm in this gang teasing these ladies and all those and going to temple.
It may be a problem.
Evening it may be a problem. So why basket means he used to have a basket, carry a basket of flowers. To the Rama
That
temple.
is part of her
To the Rama temple, daily routine. And she used to just slowly, like floating. She used to come like that,
slow
shaking
walk.
her, and she used to come. And then we will all go inside again to the shop, stay for some time. After chit chatting, we will all go to we are a small part of the gang. So other people will be waiting near Gupta market.
Bigger portion.
Gupta market, Janata Bazaar. So we will all join that gang. And then we will go sometimes Avenue Road, what is that? Kempegowda Road to road.
Like
Go
that.
to Janata Bazaar. Janata Bazaar also newly started.
Correct.
So some girls will days and I've talked.
So you used to
So
see
simply
the shops.
engage into this one, and we used to spend the time with it. At that time, of course, nobody used to catch us, police and all. So because they
So
know
that
we
was Bhimsen's.
Bhimsen's place was like that. And Bhimsen, what happened was morning onwards, he will go to workshop, that same office he will stand, and he will have to supervise this one working in that this one and all. So he used to come out then just opposite our house, that front building. Our house, the flat had three windows, front windows, facing the road.
Okay.
So one of the windows, she will also peep, and this fellow also used to
Who
see
will
from
be?
here.
She will be?
That Usha, one of the daughters of Bhajandas. Bhajandas was a money lender. He was our tenant. He was a big money lender.
Bhajandas was your tenant, father's tenant.
Tenant
In Sri Ramanivas.
Sri Ramanivas, and Bhajandas' wife was very beautiful. She was very fair and beautiful, and Usha was also nice looking actually. This Bhajandas, there was a room in the back of that portion of the building, front building.
Bhimsena's
Our building, Sri Ramanivas. So Bhajandas used to spend most of the time there counting money because he was a money lender. He was always immersed in money. He had no time to see.
In those days, maybe the counting machines were not there.
Not there, and people used to borrow money. I mean, see, there are a lot
Money
of
lending.
money, interest he will get, and that was his
Money
business.
lending.
That was business. So this Usha also used to be, and gradually the love blossomed between Usha, the last daughter of Bhajandas, and this Bhimsen.
Bhimsen was
Because
son of
Ramachar.
Ramachar.
Son of Ramachar. So then what happened? The Sindhi and Madhva connection. So they got married.
Okay.
Now they are now also that portion of Bhajandas. They were my sister, Coimbatore sister. It came to her part, and they sold that portion to Bhajandas. Bhajandas only they sold. So that portion afterwards, it was inherited by Usha. So then what happened? That was there for then this fellow, Bhimsen was also occupied that portion, one of the rooms as he was having his business.
Son-in-law.
So son-in-law, and because Usha's husband, so he made the office, and even now today is continuing there.
Continuing.
Continuing there. Also Bhimsen traveled there.
So your friend, sorry, father's friend Ramachar's one daughter is connected to by marrying your brother-in-law's brother. Another son, Bhimsen married your tenant's daughter, father's tenant's daughter.
So that is how it
That interconnection.
happened. And
See, more or less, the Gandhinagar, this one was becoming close knit, the local area. So that
So
way,
that,
Ramanivas and your Ramachandra Rao's,
you are Ramachar.
Ramachar's family intertwined.
Entertained, and you are there in that house. And then, of course, he was always transferred from place to place. Gopinath Rao. So after that, no, that is what Gopinath Rao was transferred, and the Padhu were moving from place to place, and all those Karikere, this one. And when lower secondary, third form, it became public exam. So she got first class. Sunanda got a first class, though she was studying in small schools, district schools, government schools in different places. SLC, she was in one
Sunanda
place,
is the eldest
eldest daughter. So KR Krishnajapet, she did high school, and there also SLC got a first class. And in fact, I sent a telegram that she has got a first class and all those things. She was very happy, and she even now today here she recalls in Gottilo ning martoita, you send a telegram and all. And one of the things was he was posted to what is called as Hiriyur. One of the places he was a police inspector.
Okay.
That time period from 1945 to 46 and all, intense independence struggle in India. All the places there were Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi's followers, Congress people, the violent. There were so many satyagrahas and all those things were there, and people were revolting everywhere against this one for independence. So in Hiriyur also there was a lot of mob violence was there because they wanted to
On a particular day.
hoist a Indian flag.
Tricolor means the
Tricolor.
Congress flag.
Flag in the center of one circle. So people were there, and
in the main Hiriyur center.
One of the main circles. So there was decoration and all. Lot of people were standing, and it became little bit violent. They wanted to Jai Hind and all those things. The slogan, patriotic slogan they raised and all those things. One boy tried to hoist the national flag. It became more violent and charged. So the district magistrate charged the atmosphere. District magistrate said that you have to control the situation. So police inspector was given powers to shoot because they will first fire only dummy shots, and then they become. So then he shot, and unfortunately one boy died, young boy died. So then it becomes then it turned for the worst. The people were very much revengeful against the police inspector, and they wanted to take revenge on the family. See, they made such a this one. So my father got the news in the late night or something, some phone or I don't know, telegram or something. So he rushed to Hiriyur. My father rushed to Hiriyur to save the you have to take the family, he has to take charge of the family. So then she went stealthily to the house, and they were. He reached Hiriyur, and he reached Hiriyur. I don't know. He must have gone by train, or I don't know, because while going there was nobody else, so nobody would have detected. Then he engaged what is called a police taxi. The police taxi is a taxi in that place, which will be hired by police people to ferry their people or VIPs. So many VIPs, and something close to the leaders and such people will be transported, Congress leaders and that. So my father, because of my brother-in-law was the police inspector, so they hired that police taxi, and my children with maybe Sunanda and Vasanta and they were there, and Padhu, they hid in the back seat, below the back seat, and my father
they crouched below so that
nobody will be visible, and my father was in the front seat
by the side of the driver.
By the side of the driver, he was of course he was very fair, tall, and very slim, very nicely built. My father, Then he had a waistcoat. So it all saw that somebody saw in the semi darkness, the evening nightfall, the crowd was standing there. So anybody goes, we will have to take a check. And if that family goes, we should take revenge. That with that motto, they were there. And they saw my father, and my father seeing my
Very
father,
tense moment.
curly hair, and of course he didn't talk much, grim, and he somehow retrieved the situation because he had the presence of mind to keep a grim face, and they was wanted to see that they are in a hurry to go somewhere. The Congress, everybody, some 2-3 people in the crowd mentality, mob mentality. They thought, oh, one congressman is going there, so we should allow the North Indian. They thought my father is North Indian. He was very fair and red faced and putting a light colored waistcoat, so they let off the taxi. So my father was able to come to Bangalore.
Very lucky, I would say.
Very lucky. And then what happened was, one of the other occasions in Bangalore while he was there, he misplaced his revolver, my brother-in-law, his service revolver. So then that became a big issue that they may take some action, suspending. I don't know what happens, but one of my father's student, Anandan, was DSP at that time, Deputy Superintendent of Police. So my father told him, then he helped him come out of the situation. See, that is how my father was able to be at times. He used to help.
He was
with
always
his presence
ready.
mind ready, and the students and other people were there. He was bold also, like retrieving the sins.
Fearless.
So fearless, and the presence, or used his presence of mind to bring this one at a risky situation. He saved the family, and then so we'll continue the further about Padhu's family next episode.